we go. Uh-oh. Let me put it like that. No. That. There we go. Okay, hi folks. Scoop out Dr. Ben. I read earlier, I read a Punisher Christmas comic, and it's not really, Punisher's not really kid friendly. I figured, it is the whole reason for the season or whatever they say, So I wanted to take a look at this Walt Disney Comics number 633. This is from 1999, and it is reprinting Donald Duck's Best Christmas from 1945. Story and art by Carl Barks. And also, look at that cover. The thing is just beautiful. It's a beautiful cover. It says in here that the art is believed by some experts to be the work of Hank Porter, but it has not been verified. And Hank Porter was one of the Disney, what do they call him? I looked this up earlier. Hank Porter was one of the staff artists at Disney Publicity Art Department from 1935 to 1950. He's the artist of the Sunday pages with movie characters like Snow White, Seven Dwarfs, Pinocchio, and he also did several covers and illustrations for Mickey Mouse magazine and for Dell's Walt Disney's Comics and Stories. So, with that, let's do. Here we go. I think it's just me. Nobody's in here yet. Oh well. I'm gonna read it anyways because this will be on the whatchamacallit. It'll be on the internet. So, that's all we gotta do. It'll be on there for good, and be able to people can watch it later, watch it now, whatever you want. However you folks like to do it, that's how we go. It's the internet, it's on here for good, and for about me, let's get reading this comic. Like I said, this is 1945. Walt Disney presents Donald Duck's Best Christmas. I can't do a Donald Duck voice, so don't expect a Donald Duck voice, but I might be able to get a little bit of his nephew's voices. We'll see. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Tomorrow is Christmas, Uncle Donald. Are we going to celebrate at home? Nope. I have a better plan. See this card from the livery stable? It gives me big ideas. I'll rent a horse and a sleigh, and we'll all drive over to Grandma's house. Gee, that's swell. Pack all your presents in bags so we can stow them in the sleigh. What about the turkey and stuff? Pack the turkey too. We'll take everything to Grandma's and celebrate there. Donald returns with a sleigh, and soon the happy ducks are ready for their drive. This is going to be the best Christmas we ever had. There's a storm coming, but we'll be safe at Grandma's before the first flake falls. Over the river and through the woods to Grandmother's house we go. The clouds are gathering fast, Uncle Donald, and the wind is growing cold. Shut up and let us enjoy the ride. Uncle Donald, please hurry. That's a blizzard coming. Phooey. Bzz. Grab a handful of snow and make some little snowballs. I always like the nephews. They're throwing the snowballs at him. Thump, thump. Hailstones as big as blockbusters. Speed, Steed. More speed. What you been stalling for? Couldn't you see that storm coming? Squeak, crack. Now what? A load of hay blocking the road. Pull over to the side, you hay-shaking road hog. Give me 6 feet of room so I can go by. You got 6 feet, noisy. 3 feet on this side, my load, and 3 feet on the other side. Stop griping. Smart guy, huh? I know how to move you out of the way. My only regret is that this isn't a hand grenade. Pluck. Whoa. Impatience like yours comes from a very hot temper. I shall proceed to give you a treatment known as the snowball roll. There, that'll cool you off, I reckon. Just because you called me a road hog, I'm going to stay right in the road. You want to pass me, you have to cut across this frozen lake. Grrr. Later, if I get ahead of him, I'll build stone walls across the road. But the storm suddenly begins in earnest and thwarts Donald's ambition. Hang on tight, boys. This gust will blow past in a second. We're spinning round and round on the ice. Where will we end? It's clearing for a moment. We're in the drifts on the bank. The horse and sleigh are here. But where is Uncle Donald? I'm right here, boys. The first kid that laughs gets bread and water for Christmas dinner. The journey is resumed, but visibility is 0. Donald can't tell whether he is going or coming. I'm beginning to think this sleigh ride was a stinker of an idea. Cheer up, Uncle Donald. The worst is still to come. The horse has stopped again. Now what? Thud. There's nothing ahead. Better go see. Horses can smell danger. I'll have to show the dumb plug that all is well. Uh-oh. No bottom. Splash. Come down here, boys, and help me out of this confounded canyon. Trouble, trouble. Always trouble. Uncle Donald is covered with ice. We've got to get him to a warm place and fast. Oh, what a Christmas this is turning out to be. Cheer up, Uncle Donald. You'll feel swell when we get to Grandma's house and have all this turkey and stuff. I'll need it. If anybody's having a worse Christmas than I am, I'd like to see the color of their hair. Look, a light shining through the trees. It's a little cabin. Turn that way, quick. Ahoy in there. Our uncle is frozen stiff. May we thaw him out by your fire? Why, certainly. Bring him right in, boys, and a Merry Christmas to you all. You need something hot? I'm sorry I have no coffee or tea, but you may have my glass of warmed milk. And mine, too. And mine. Clack, 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 clack. Beak is shivering. Did Uncle Donald say something about somebody having a bad Christmas? Look at that table. Bear is a shaved frog. A shaved frog. There's only one can of food in the cupboard. Squash! Oh my gosh. Is this, squash going to be your Christmas dinner tomorrow? Yes. It's good. We'll close our eyes and pretend it's turkey. Warm milk? Here, I got a drink. Warm milk when I could have been home wallowing in piles of chocolates and coconut cashews. This is the worst Christmas Eve I ever spent. Take it easy, Unc. You don't know how much worse a Christmas could be. Soon Donald is warmed up, and after receiving directions on how to find the road, the ducks set out again for Grandma's house. Jingle bells, jingle bells. Stop that infernal bellowing! The storm has stopped, and we're almost to Grandma's house. Maybe it won't be such a bad Christmas after all. You're right, boys. I guess I've been pretty cranky because everything didn't go just right. We'll eat some of our nut-smothered caramel crunchies and forget our troubles. What the Saint Nick? It's gone. Our whole load. The turkey. The presents. Everything's been hijacked. No, Uncle Donald. Nothing was hijacked. We gave everything away to that poor family. You're kidding. No, Uncle Donald. Whoa! What are you going to do, Uncle Donald? Turn around and go home. There's no more Christmas for us ducks now. Giddy up, Napoleon. Uncle Donald, those little kids were hungry, and they didn't have any presents. You're not mad at us, are you? Shucks, no. I'm glad you helped them. But I can't help wishing we'd known about them before. We could have gotten a little something extra for ourselves. Stores are closed now, and all we have in the pantry for Christmas dinner is a can of squash. We don't mind, Uncle Donald. We'll close our eyes and pretend it's turkey. Hey, our house is all lit up. Somebody's there. I smell good things cooking. It's Grandma. Surprise, boys, and Merry Christmas. You set up a tree, Grandma. I brought presents for everybody and turkey with all the fixins. Let's celebrate. Yippee! Uncle Donald making Christmas happy for that poor family has helped to make it happier for us, don't you think? That's beside the point, boys. The main thing is, I told you before we left home that this would be the best Christmas we ever had, and Donald Duck is always right. That's the end. And then it has the rest of this comic. You know, it's got a bunch of other stuff in here. The Mickey and Donald stuff, Uncle Scrooge. This is it says that this is a strip from 1930, the year that was 1930. Minnie's baby picture. Minnie was like hanging out with Mr. Slicker, the rat. Like she was two-timing Mickey or something. I never knew Minnie had another rodent friend. His name was Mr. Slicker, and he was a rat. He looks weird. Look at him. Anyways, get your kids some good Donald Duck comics. They're all pretty handy. They're all pretty good. This one, like I said, this is from 1999. I don't think I paid the cover price $6.95. I doubt I paid more than like 50 cents for it. Digging it, I found it in a back issue bin. It's a nice thick comic, you know. Got a bunch of fun stuff in here. Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse, Mad Doctor. These are all old comics. Some of them are only 20 years old, like some of them. But this first one that we just read was from 1945, and it's still a good comic. It's fantastic. Let's go check it out, kids. That's it. It's just a short little story, and you know, whatever you guys. How do I go back to that thing? Oh, I gotta do that. Okay, there we are. Hello. So whether you celebrate, you don't celebrate, whatever it is, it's a good time of year. Have a good night. Have a happy New Year. Whether you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Schwanzaa, any of them, or you don't, whatever you're doing, just have a good night. Friends with people, read more comic books. That's all I got. My music keep playing? I think I forgot about the music. Oh, the music's still playing. Okay. All right, guys, that's it. Good pal Dr. Ben signing out. Until next time, I'm not a crook. I'm not a crook.